Hi Scorpios, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really must thank all my subscribers. Thank you so much for doing that. It means such a lot to me, it really does. I'd really love it if you could comment so I can say hi to you all. Today we're going to do a past, present and slight future reading and see what happens. So what do Scorpios need to know on the 10th of July? What do Scorpios need to know on the 10th of July? What do Scorpios need to know on the 10th of July? And then we're going to use an animal oracle to see what messages we can kind of really connect to. Okay, so your overall influence card for the whole reading, wow, that's a good one, isn't it? The bluebird and the sun. So for Scorpios, we're going to burn off a lot of dross that's been in our life, perhaps. This will give you the energy to really go forth now. Go forth of what you've learned and take with it this fantastic feeling of accomplishments. We'll keep referring to that. So Scorpios, here in the slight past we have the Emperor, release and the Ace of Spring. So first of all, with the Emperor, collecting old buttons and everything, you may find that the Emperor gives you a kind of power today, and this is teamed up very nicely here with the Sun, giving you all that power, all that energy to really go after what you want. For some of you it might be an aspect here of collecting, because the little deer mouse has collected a lot of knowledge. To be an emperor, one has to be voted in to be an emperor, but the aspect of that is you need to vote yourself into your own life, taking charge of the life, taking charge of the emotions and the way you're feeling. Because here with the release card is the death card, to release what's no longer needed. And this is why we said right at the beginning with the Sun to burn away the dross, burn away that's no longer needed in our life. This will leave you pure and like a blank canvas to renew what you need to renew. So taking charge as the Emperor in an authority way of your own life is now giving you more power to do that when you've got this energy behind you and you know full well that you need to put the past in the past now. The Ace of Spring will spring into action the newness of the situation after this feeling of the death scenario. So for some of you, death can be a little bit scary at times, especially when we have to release what we don't need to release. So having a logical look about it, like a father, it is kind of an attitude to take when we have to release what's no longer needed. But you, as I say, you do have the Sun to burn that away and put it where it's needed, nice and safe. Then we can start again in the slight present. So you've got the Dreamer and Justice, that's really good to have, and the Princess of Spring. So what this means for you today is that you can dream bigger than before, but trust your dreams. After you've released like the emotions of old relationships and aspects surrounding family, I do feel some of you have to release aspects of family life. There's going to be a certain amount of trust that you're safe and protected. If you rely on this happy energy that will transform you, to trust where life is leading you. And this is why the Justice card is coming up for yourselves to realise you do have justice in this situation. Trust and justice are two aspects that will lead us to the end of our spiritual journey, but also our soul purpose journey. When we have the Justice, it's balanced in our favour, usually. So because you've got the Death card, the releasing of the old, and the Justice, it's giving you the momentum to, again, burn away what's no longer needed. This will leave you invigorated to start again in what you need to start again. The new learning of who you are. The trust aspect. Trust is very important. So hopefully you can logically look when you spring forward into action here and here, then you'll be able to see that you can trust yourself, but the opportunities that are arising in your life. Does that make sense? So moving forward, we have the Princess of Winter. As I've said with somebody else, this reminds me of Jonathan Livingston Seagull. Brilliant book. Do read it if you haven't read it. This will allow you to have clarity over your thoughts. It's a cleansing time, especially when you have to release these thoughts, but also cleanse yourself to start again and find the energy to do so. And to be fair, you've got lots of energy to do that if you tap into that. So we've also got life experience and 6th of Autumn. So the life experience, what life experience do we need to learn from? Well, releasing what we no longer needed is a kind of difficult one to actually do. That's why you've got Justice here, so that's really, really good. But taking different directions is also good. Where you build your home and security is also good. So for here, the life experience that you've picked up is going to allow you to start again to build that new security for yourself. This is very important. To trust, have the Justice to build your home again. That must make perfect sense for you today. So the 6th of Autumn is all about receiving and giving, and the balance that is. So when you need that giving aspect to be given to you, then, as I said, the Justice. So is justice being handed out correctly to you? And the answer surely has to be yes, if you trust in yourself a lot. And for those of you who are really struggling with this aspect here, then remember, this is a signifier of happiness and energy. So we'll just find a little animal totem oracle card just to help you in your day today. And then, do you want that one? Okay. Donkey. Keep your heart open no matter what. Keep your heart open no matter what. So this is teaching us to trust and allow the Justice to take place. Allow the release of the old, which we all know is painful. You know, no one's going to dispute that today or tomorrow. But allow the heart to be open for your highest good to come about. And it is, because you've got the Justice, you've got the new beginning of the Fool who trusts what life is to offer. And in this card you'll see that the dog is following the butterflies, which is complete transformation and an analogy of a spiritual ascending to your higher good. So I hope that makes sense to you. Thank you so much for watching, and take care, have a good day, and I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Take care.